Hey guys, Huzzy bringing you another video. Now welcome to a brand new Smurf series, Unranked to Master. So we are changing what we normally do. We normally do Unranked to Diamond. We are now doing Unranked to Master for two main reasons. Number one is this is the first proper Smurf series that we're doing that I have been a Master player. Before, we only ever peaked at Diamond. We have now peaked at Master, so I'm more comfortable we can maybe get to Master. Second is because as a content creator, as a YouTuber, sometimes it's hard to come up with things you want to play. After, you know, do series, what am I going to do? Well, a longer series is not necessarily a bad thing. Worth also noting, this is the third time I'm doing a champion select because there's been dodges, but I'd give them a shout out. If you guys want to watch me live recording the Smurf series and stuff, twitch.tv/HuzzyGames, come and check it out. And this is the this is the general thing that you can expect from my Twitch chat. So yeah, come be part of the community here at HuzzyGames, and you can join the pleb squad pretty much. But that's enough of them. We need to put them back in jail. Anyway, we're playing mid lane. It seems that we might have to blind pick, unless that's a Mordekaiser mid, which I doubt. Okay, we're blind picking. Blind picking on game one. Honestly, like I was thinking maybe something like Fizz or something like that would be good, but I don't really know what I'm against, so I'm going to go with something that can just murder things, and I'm going to go Syndra. I think Syndra can beat most things as long as you're playing it well individually in the 1v1, which is handy. And yeah, because like in my back of my mind, you're obviously Master Yi's already been locked in. He's a low rating pick. If he pops off, we could be in trouble. Well, Syndra's pretty good at killing things individually. So, see, that's a bad matchup for me, technically. Vel'Koz is a counter to Syndra. Why? Basically, he outranges Syndra. So she can't usually get to a Vel'Koz to kill him before Vel'Koz does a knock-up and, like, stops a Syndra. But we should be fine. Again, this is a brand new account. We leveled it up the other month. So it's fresh MMR, probably, like, silver-ish. But yeah, this is game one. My plan is to at least upload every single placement game and then, you know, generally upload most of the games. But let's get into it. We're playing Syndra in the mid lane. Alright, so welcome to the loading Meduda. This is Professor. If you guys want to have a version of this that has the exact same data, check the description. You might have to click show more and you can download the app using my link. It supports the channel down below. So as you can see, it's a bit random with the ratings. It's mainly a silver game. There's even bronze here. This person was gold 2 last season. We're against someone that was gold 3. That's their peak rating, by the way, for last season. So it's mainly a silver game. I think that's pretty confident what we can say. Comp-wise, I'd say it's roughly even. I'm not a massive fan of Senna AD carry, even in my main rating of Diamond at the moment, let alone Senna in low rating, but it should be fine. My goal and what I'm planning to do is just get as fed as possible in lane phase. I think that is just kind of the easiest way to climb, is play something that can carry, like get fed early and just kill everything. But we'll see. Again, the unfortunate thing playing against a Vel'Koz, if this guy chooses to play passive, there's very little I can do about it. That his range is so high that he could just stand back, W the wave a couple times, and I can never get to him. Hopefully he doesn't play like that. But yeah, and obviously we can see here with Professor Invader, so there could be an invading happening, so we'll have to be careful for that. The only threat that I could see us losing this game potentially, if bot lane feeds and Tristana becomes too fed, or if a Master Yi gets fed, then maybe as a Syndra I can kill one of those targets. If both of them get strong, then we could be in trouble. So we'll see. We will see. Apparently, Twitch chat has also said that I didn't notice. Apparently, they've got two. Yeah, they do. The enemy bot lane is duo, and these two are duos, and we have no duos. So the enemy team might also have a communication advantage. But, yeah. So worth noting, right at the beginning of the series, just want to make it clear to everybody, and to manage your expectations, we are going to lose games, by the way. You know, just to let people know, that's going to happen. We're not going to go for 100% win rate. Again, generally Smurfs that go for 100% win rates are 100% duo queue players, and they're mega tryharding. If you're new to this series, etc., this is a chill series for me. This is about having fun. This is about being more educational than actually tryharding, that I'll be talking my way through the climb. letting you guys exactly know what am I thinking and why and all that. That's the point of a Smurf series. I can't do it really on the main account because obviously the main account I've got to, you know, really focus on my own gameplay more. Here, I can be really relaxed. That's the point. Really relaxed. So he has got barrier. Ooh, hello. Dodge that. Alright, and worth noting, if you haven't watched the content in a while, you're tuning in because it's episode 1 of a new Smurf series. I've got the buds and I've got glasses on, basically just to help out with some headaches that I've been experiencing recently. And wearing these for the last few days has been definitely helping. So I might look like a pleb, but it's worth doing. I missed the minion. Huzzy sad. Nice. I don't know why he took Q level 1, by the way. Not really sure. Okay, we've already got him to like half health, mainly by just auto-attacking. Master Yi already ganks top. So he's going to be maybe invading the blue. Okay, good ward by Zac. I like that. So yeah, Master Yi just remembered that they're duo Q, right? So he's likely going to just gank top like a lot. Even though it's a bit of a weird strategy. Would I be wanting to do Renekton mid or something? I mean, I'm not going to rule it out. So again, just to let people know how the Smurf series works, we pretty much play anything. We play all 5 roles. We don't one trick. We don't main stuff. We are very flexible with what we play. That's how I do Smurf series. And yeah, it's about just having a bit of chill fun time while ranking up. And if you guys want a pick, you know, for me to play it, oh, I want Huz to play that certain thing, you have to come to the Twitch stream and donate 5 gifted subs, and then I will play your champion. You can't pick the role because I won't do certain things, like, I want you to play Twitch jungle. No. There are certain picks I have literally no interest in, but yeah. You can always ask in the Twitch chat, you know, would I play this if I donated it? And I'll answer you if I see the message before you donate. But yeah. But yeah, right. What did I just watch? Oh yeah, keep go. Do I have chat on? I believe I do. Do I have chat on? Yeah, I do. Just no. Oh, there you go. So I am going to have chat on for the Smurf series. Again, if you watch the main account, I have chat off. We're on a Smurf, so I don't really care about stuff in chat. So yeah. No. Java Zava and Zwerble, thank you both very much for your subs. Massive appreciate. So that's a good start. I don't want this massive minion wave hitting the tower. He's not backing. Damn, if he doesn't back, like, soon, and we get both level 6 around the same time, I'll kill him. I need to get him about half health, I'd say. So my initial... Oh boy. That was even a gank, and they got 2v3'd. My initial of this Vel'Koz, again, remember everything that we say, we're trying to be educational. This isn't trying to be BM. It doesn't feel like he's very comfortable with the mechanics, especially of the Q. So yeah. Again, remember you can reactivate the Q pretty much at any time you want. Oh, that macked up. The Q actually didn't hit. You can reactivate the Q to make it stop, to split. Okay, he did it that time. So he's leveled up. We're nearly there. Why isn't he backed? Like, honestly, this guy might be killing himself. Like, if not, he's going to be having to burn barrier and potentially even flash. Yeah, so I don't personally know why he didn't back. Always be thinking, what is the negative of potentially overstaying here? And the massive negative was him dying. Like, there was not much benefit to him to stay when he puts himself at risk to get killed to a solo laner. Remember, in solo queue, and even if you want to look at pro play, one of the worst things that you can do as an individual is die in a 1v1. You never, it's a general rule, never die in a 1v1 if you want to climb in solo queue. That's the first thing. Like, if you're like, Huz, give me just one advice that you can give me. Yeah, never die to your lane opponent, ever. In an individual situation. That should never happen. So, yeah, he should have gone back. He just put himself at too high risk. He even had barrier. Obviously, we got his barrier. What does that now mean? Well, remember, barrier is, what, a 3-minute cooldown? So that means our ultimate is a 1.5 minutes. So we have a 1.5 minute window from when we get our ultimate to when he doesn't have barrier. So in that 1.5 minutes, we have to then try to kill him again, and then we have ignite. So this one play that this Vel'Koz has made has potentially killed him twice. And I think he is actually dead again. Yep. He's dead again. And all of that stemmed from him overstaying that one time. That is the knock-on effect of making mistakes in League of Legends. And worth noting, I used my Ignite there, but what do I still have in 20 seconds? Oh, look, I've got my ultimate again. So really good gank by Zac. Great time. We even got the Vel'Koz's flash, and he still died. So this Vel'Koz is in a pretty rough place right now, and the only way generally he'll get out of it, by the way, like people say, how you know, I've been in this situation as the Vel'Koz, how do you stop this happening? So one of two things. You either need to just play really passive, you need to ward up, you need to survive for a while, or he needs jungle pressure. And there's the jungle pressure, but we denied it. What do I think about Senna? I'm not a massive fan of it, if I'm honest. If he didn't know that I knew, then... This Vel'Koz's dead if he stays, by the way. I don't really want to burn flash to kill him. Like, right now, I could flash an ultimate and he's pretty much dead. Honestly, don't really want to do that. So I'm just going to walk at him. Walking at him, taking pressure, makes, like, one of two things happen. It means he either can't get any of this farm, or it's going to force him to go back. So a mistake that the Master Yi has done, by the way, is he opens with his Q. So just to explain how Master Yi works with his ganks and how you should play Master Yi, never open with your Q. Only use your Q after the person that you're trying to kill has used their mobility. Because what happened there was he used his Q, so then I knew I could flash, and then he couldn't follow me because he already used his Q. Save your Q for when after I flash. So I killed the Vel'Koz for free, then get away. So another thing worth noting, and again, that's to a lot of junglers, by the way, if you've got a mobility spell, if you can just walk up to the person you're ganking, just walk to them. Then use your mobility if they flash or if they have a dash, then use your mobility. Unless you're going to 100% one-shot them instantly, yeah. Hold your mobility as long as possible. Getting the Master Yi. Oh boy. So Susan is actually now outscaling the 1v1. So I call Nasus Susan, by the way, because if you spell Nasus backwards, it's Susan. Someone's saying is go for Herald. I never go for Rift Herald. I don't think it's worth it to ever go for them. You'll never see me go for Rift Herald ever. I think it's pointless. It takes too long for what it gives you. So that's, again, one thing you can pick up from me. I don't go for them. Oh my god, I need to concentrate. I just got hit by 2 Qs. That's really bad. Now I'm looking for Vel'Koz. If he thinks I'm roaming, basically, then he might come here and get himself killed. Yep. Okay, he, I guess, is just wanting to push mid. He, I believe, will have barrier up. Okay, did he? He might have had vision there. Okay, poor guy. That was from his trinket, rune, sorry, I believe. Master ulted. Alright, so what you're looking at me doing, by the way, and this is how you generally climb, pressure. Everything is about pressure and never stop doing things. So I kill him. I'm then looking for the jungler. Okay, now I'll go for tower plates. I'm always looking to do stuff. What you'll never see a high rating player do in solo queue is wait in a bush for 2 minutes to try and make a play happen. Why? Because you're not making any gold in those 2 minutes. It's a complete waste of time. Always be doing something that's making you gold. Or denying the enemy team gold. One of the two. But mainly you want to be making yourself gold because that's how you carry a game, is you have gold yourself. Alright, let's go back. There's 2 item builds that I could go. I'm tempted to do this one. I actually like this Syndra build quite a lot, but this is a good build if you're having a hard time killing things. We're not having a hard time killing things this game, so Luden's Echo actually has more damage output, so we'll do it this game. But you can go GLP. It's actually not a bad build. Again, in this matchup, it actually could be better in this matchup, because obviously, usually in this matchup, it's hard to get to the Vel'Koz. The slow sometimes can actually help you in the long run. We're doing good this game, so we don't need to do that build, but it is worth noting, obviously, there are multiple builds that could help you along the way. You don't always have to be doing the most obvious one, you know? So, like, what this Master is doing, he's just waiting in a bush. Never, ever, ever do that. He's making no income for just waiting in that bush. And again, the enemy team might even know you're in that bush. And then you're just wasting your time completely. Like, really, that Zyra, by the way, shouldn't have actually gone to attack the Yi, because it gave away the fact that she knew about him. It's a good thing letting a jungler just stay in a bush for a minute, because they're not doing anything for that whole minute that they're in the bush. I don't really want to do that. Okay, so now we're fed enough that his barrier is ineffective. You'll also see, you know, I'm not obviously going to explain literally everything that I'm doing, but you guys are seeing that we're sidestepping his ability and stuff like that. That's just part of mechanics of knowing what to do. Again, here when we're doing the Smurf series, mechanics is the thing that I'm probably going to cover the least. It's more about, like, most climbing in League is mental, decision-making, and knowledge. Mechanics, like, are secondary to that, in my experience. But yeah. So let's get the tower. Master Yi pinged over the wall. Okay, we get first tower. I do have a lot of gold, so I don't want to stay overly. So my bot lane, not having a great game. Master Yi actually could be stealing our blue. Okay, he's not. Go back. Oh, remember to be using gold when you can get on a power spike of an item. This is a pretty good power spike of an item, and we're also going to go Medjai's this game. Now, again, worth knowing that, remember, we are a Smurf. There are going to be differences between what I'm obviously doing and what, like, an average player can do. I would not recommend building Medjai's, but I'm doing it because I know this game we're going to get quite fed. And that is one of the differences of a Smurf and not, is that the confidence level of getting fed. So yeah. One thing I do want to cover as well, I guess, in episode 1, there will be some people potentially not liking the idea of a Smurf series. I get that some people have negative experiences with Smurfs. But I just want to point out, Smurfs are not the reason that you're not climbing. A lot of people blame it like, oh, high rating people coming down to low rating. You do really have to realize how little there are of high rating players, and majority of those high rating players are not actively smurfing. There's very little high rating players to actually smurf. And secondly, Smurfs climb very quick, so in the grand scheme of things, they're not affecting your climb. And yeah, the vast majority of people that are actually smurfing aren't high rating players. They're probably just one tier above. They got hard stuck, and they're like, I'm going to try again and make a new account. And then, yeah. So majority of them are not high rating smurfs. They're just people that have got frustrated or banned. Yeah, there's not many Diamond Plus players to actually smurf. So that whole point of Smurfs Ruin and solo queue is completely overblown. Oh. This guy's taken 2 of my kills! He took one here and then he took the Maud. I even used Ignite. Again, overall I don't really care, remember. Worth noting that kill stealing is something that you generally don't really care about the higher rating you go. Unless it's a completely free kill, like, you know, you're in bot lane, that was too late. You're in bot lane, at least his gold got reset. You're in bot lane and, like, you know, someone's 100% dead and your support player just takes the kill from the AD carry. Yeah, that's not very good. Don't do that. But in the grand scheme of things, just kill the player, you know? It doesn't really matter who gets the kill. If it's a little bit close and who's going to get it, just get it. I'm going to go bot lane. I know Master Yi's coming. Like, he actually could be still in there. Okay, he's not. Whoa, aggro. So this Triss is actually getting quite fed. Legendary. Okay. So the Master Yi is way too far behind now. But yeah. I'm tempted to try and get in this bush. They will maybe have vision of me going in there, potentially. But I'm just hoping they don't pay full attention. Janna was trying to get to her Triss to save her. I think they know I'm in here, by the way. I'm pretty sure they do. I'm just hoping they kind of forget that I'm in here. Yeah, guys, take that. So my target is the Tristana at the moment, because, like, she is the most fed. Oh, God. That was closer than I thought. Because I didn't actually do enough damage to finish her off in one combo, which actually was quite surprising to me. But we got both of them, so it worked out. Can you heal me? Not sure if this Senna knows that her... What? Oh, man. I don't know if this Senna knows that her Q is actually a heal to allied champions. Uh-oh. Ooh, that nearly killed me then. Nice. This Tristana needs to be a little bit more careful. Alright, let's go back. We got, again, another little power spike. We're at 25 stacks, by the way. I'm not sure. Can we get there? I'd like the Zhonya's right now. I think I don't know, like... do we just wait? Like, we're really fed, so we can probably wait. This is, again, normally something that I wouldn't do. I wouldn't normally wait, like, 50 gold. But I think we can get away with it this game. So, again, this is what I literally said earlier. Don't do this. Right now, I'm making no gold from waiting around. But because of how fed we are, I think we can get away with it this game. Like, nothing negative is going to happen from me waiting for Zhonya. Alright, let's go get blue. And really, we should just probably group up and look to end the game. But yeah, hopefully you guys have learned quite a lot already. This is just episode 1. Usually there's quite a lot of educational content that come from Smurf series and stuff. That's why I personally do them. Alright. So I don't know if this guy's trolling, maybe? Oh. Okay. He took a lot more damage than I expected. I shouldn't have ulted. Oh. That was awkward. He, when he ulted me, it made my Q disappear that was going to kill him. Because it was in the overworld. It didn't follow me into the death realm. Didn't realise that. I'm just gonna go over here. Wait, I mucked that up. Alright, let's just end the game. Again, another big thing with solo queue and climbing is don't delay games. When you can win a game, yeah, win the game. I've legitimately lost games where you're winning because you just mess around and then the enemy team gets like a cheeky ace or something and you're like, well, we lost the game, and it's really irritating. So we should end the game like as soon as we can. But yeah, overall, game number 1, cool. This is also, I know, worth saying, you know, oh, because you're smurfing, etc. But technically, this is a matchup that we were counterpicked in. This, you know, if you look at any stat website that tells you about win rates, Vel'Koz is technically a counter to this champion that we're playing, Syndra. But in the lower rating you go, it's more about the player rather than the champion. So yeah. Just play what you're good at, pretty much. That's another lesson that I'd say, is play what you're personally good at rather than caring about counters. Alright, so what we'll actually learn, by the way, is our minimum rank here. So at placement games now, the way that they work, on placement game number 1, you actually learn what your minimum rank can be. So we know we are starting this series in Iron. So we actually could call this series Iron to Master if we wanted to, because we are legitimately now Iron. So yeah, we are starting in Iron 2. Iron 2 60 LP. Maybe we will call the series Iron to Diamond. I naturally called it Unranked to Diamond because I didn't think that we were going to be getting Iron after game 1. But yeah, we have. So yeah, legitimately, we are Iron. So we went 12-0-10, 170 farm. We got plus 60 for the first game. We got an S, and damage-wise, dealing the most damage as we'd probably expect. Actually, double damage anybody in my team. But yeah, there you go, guys. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed episode 1. Pretty smooth game. Hopefully, you got a bunch of education for it. And that's kind of the idea. You know, they're not obviously the hardest things to do here, but the idea of it is that you guys just gain a lot of knowledge on how to climb. That's what I'm hoping, at least. And what I will say in the comments of this video, feel free to leave champion suggestions of what you want me to watch. What you want me to play. And also, if you have any topics that you want me to cover, any problems that you have in solo queue, put them in the comments and we can cover them in these episodes. That's the point, is that this is the ultimate like series to help you climb. I'm showing how to do it. And also worth noting, I do show you don't need a one trick, you don't need a main stuff. We'll be playing all 5 roles, we'll be playing random champions. That's what we do. We'll be doing at least that to Diamond, and maybe when this account gets in Diamond, then we'll start maining stuff a little bit more. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy, throw a like on the video. This was episode 1 of the new Iron to Master series. And yeah, massive likes on it, all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys next time. See ya.